who's a vegan who liked turkey so much. There's something about him with turkey. I just found that out today. I haven't been in New York that much.
On out here, back to you there, Lonnie David.
He's my new fave.
Yes.
Johnny Simpkins is our new fave.
Thanksgiving, the holiday that brings families together, fills kitchens with the aroma of roasting food, and places one bird at the center of it all, the turkey. Every year, millions of Americans sit down to feast, and while mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie have their own fan base, the turkey is undeniably the star of the show. But how did this large, feathered bird rise to become the centerpiece of one of America's most beloved holidays? From its early days in colonial feasts to modern cooking techniques, the story of the Thanksgiving turkey is as rich and layered as the stuffing that often accompanies it. Let's explore its history, evolution, and enduring popularity. The early days of Thanksgiving. The story begins in 1621, when the Pilgrims at Plymouth Colony celebrated what is widely considered the first Thanksgiving with the Wampanoag people. Contrary to popular imagery, the first Thanksgiving was not centered around a giant roasted turkey. The feast likely included a variety of wild fowl, ducks, geese, and yes, wild turkeys, but also venison from deer, corn, beans, squash, and other seasonal vegetables. The Pilgrims and the Wampanoag celebrated the harvest, giving thanks for survival and abundance, and the meal reflected the resources they had at hand rather than any set menu. At this time, turkey was just one of many protein options available in the New World. The bird was native to North America, abundant and easy to hunt, which made it a practical choice for communal meals. It wasn't yet the symbol of Thanksgiving. Instead, it was a functional choice for feeding large groups. The concept of a Thanksgiving turkey would slowly evolve over the next 2 centuries. Thanksgiving in colonial and early America. Through the 17th and 18th centuries, Thanksgiving celebrations varied widely. There was no standardized menu, and families ate what was available locally. In New England, this often included roasted or baked meats, corn, beans, squash, and pies made from pumpkins or other fruits. Turkeys were occasionally mentioned in household journals and local accounts, indicating that they were eaten during special occasions, but the bird was not yet universally recognized as the holiday's centerpiece. Turkey's rise in popularity was gradual. Its size made it ideal for feeding large gatherings, and as settlers spread across the country, turkeys became more accessible to families looking to create a memorable feast. By the early 19th century, literary references and newspaper articles increasingly associated turkey with Thanksgiving, reflecting a shift in public perception. People began to see turkey as more than just another bird. They began to view it as a celebratory dish, a marker of abundance, and a way to bring the family together. The influence of Sarah Josepha Hale. One of the pivotal figures in cementing turkey as a Thanksgiving tradition was Sarah Josepha Hale, a magazine editor and writer often called the mother of Thanksgiving. Hale spent decades advocating for Thanksgiving to become a national holiday, writing letters to presidents and publishing editorials emphasizing the importance of the holiday and the foods associated with it. She frequently mentioned turkey as the ideal dish for family gatherings, highlighting its practicality and symbolism. Hale's campaigns eventually influenced President Abraham Lincoln, who declared Thanksgiving a national holiday in 1863, during the Civil War. Turkey was now firmly associated with the holiday, and its role as the centerpiece of the Thanksgiving table was cemented. Families across the United States adopted the tradition, with roasted turkey, stuffing or dressing, mashed potatoes, gravy, and cranberry sauce becoming standard fare. Additional sides, such as green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, corn, and pies like pumpkin and pecan, solidified the Thanksgiving meal as a multi-course celebration anchored by the turkey. Why turkey became the iconic choice? Turkey's dominance over other birds like chicken or duck comes down to a combination of practicality and symbolism. A single turkey can feed a large family, making it economical and efficient for holiday meals. Its size and presentation create a sense of abundance and festivity, which aligns perfectly with the spirit of Thanksgiving. Native to North America, turkeys were also a uniquely American choice, connecting the meal to the country's history and the Pilgrim narrative. Over time, the turkey became more than just a practical choice. It became a symbol of the holiday itself. Families began to develop their own recipes and techniques, passing down culinary traditions through generations. Some families stuffed their turkeys with bread-based or rice-based mixtures, while others relied on herbs, butter, or aromatics to enhance flavor. The bird became a canvas for both tradition and innovation, capable of taking on the personality of each household's unique celebration. Cooking techniques through history. Traditionally, turkeys were roasted in home ovens or over open fires, with simple seasoning like salt, pepper, and herbs. Over the centuries, home cooks and professional chefs began experimenting with different techniques to improve flavor and texture. Brining emerged as a popular method, soaking the bird in a saltwater solution with sugar and spices to ensure juiciness. Smoking and deep frying entered the scene later, offering bold flavors and crisp textures that transformed the traditional roast. In modern kitchens, rotisserie-style turkeys, sous vide cooking, and other gourmet methods are gaining popularity. Each technique aims to maximize the bird's natural flavor while preventing the common issue of dry meat. Despite the variety of methods, the essence of Thanksgiving turkey remains the same: a golden, succulent bird that brings people together, fills homes with irresistible aromas, and marks the holiday as special. Turkey in American culture. The Thanksgiving turkey is more than a meal, it's a cultural icon. Every year, Americans consume tens of millions of turkeys, and the bird plays a central role in both family traditions and popular culture. The White House continues the ceremonial turkey pardon, sparing a single turkey from the table and highlighting its symbolic significance. Turkey-themed decorations, cartoons, and stories appear in schools and communities nationwide, reinforcing the bird's status as a key symbol of Thanksgiving. Leftovers also extend the bird's influence beyond the holiday itself. Turkey sandwiches, soups, casseroles, and creative recipes like turkey chili or tacos ensure that the bird continues to nourish families long after Thanksgiving Day. Its versatility and flavor have made turkey a staple not only on holiday tables, but in American cuisine year-round. The modern Thanksgiving feast. Today, the Thanksgiving table is a mix of tradition and innovation. While turkey reigns supreme, it shares the spotlight with classic sides: creamy mashed potatoes with rich gravy, savory stuffing or dressing, tangy cranberry sauce, and vegetables like green bean casserole, sweet potatoes, and corn. Desserts like pumpkin and pecan pies provide a sweet finale. Each dish has its own history and regional variations, but the turkey remains the anchor, uniting the meal and symbolizing the holiday's essence. Whether the turkey is roasted, smoked, deep-fried, brined, or cooked rotisserie style, it carries centuries of history, tradition, and family stories. Each preparation method tells a different story, yet all converge in the shared experience of giving thanks and celebrating abundance. From wild birds hunted by the Pilgrims to the expertly prepared, golden roasted or smoked turkeys we enjoy today, the Thanksgiving turkey has traveled a fascinating journey. It represents not only nourishment but gratitude, togetherness, and cultural identity. Every November, as families gather around the table and the aroma of roasting turkey fills the home, we are reminded of history, tradition, and the simple joy of sharing a meal. This Thanksgiving, whether you serve a classic roast, a deep-fried masterpiece, or a modern rotisserie-style bird, remember that each bite carries the story of centuries of tradition. The turkey is more than food. It's a symbol, a centerpiece, and a legacy that continues to bring Americans together year after